Travel this road. It belongs to you. This is your birthright. For this is the road to mighty. The road begins at visitutah.com.
Let's see what we have on Real Barbers.
Captivating exteriors.
No, I should do Solo. Solo's more busy.
Dynamic
Just like you tried
lighting.
to
Elevated comfort. Powerfully efficient. And one more thing. The world comes with it. The 2019 Jeep Cherokee.
Gopi's found a way to keep her receipts tidy, even when nothing else is.
Snap and sort your expenses with QuickBooks and find on average $4,340 in tax savings. QuickBooks, backing you.
Some say the devil never left this place. Some say he never will. And that made the people of Grove turn crazy and mean. The devil makes no deals. He don't get a little something extra. Some roads you don't cross. The black and white brothers found it out the hard way.
Hap and Leonard, the Two-Bear Mambo. New episode tonight at 10 on Sundance.
Zach Braff returns to TV in a new family comedy.
Dad, I don't feel good.
Your temperature is 135 degrees.
I told you it was a doozy.
Alex Inc. premieres tonight on ABC.
But this is mine. Right. Maybe I should make this.
Get $30 off at blueapron.com/cook.
If you buy this house, I will like you. But first, let me show you around. Morrison Elementary, solid academics, mean lunch ladies. That's Old Man Kohler's place. Lousy tipper. Great place to get eggs. Decent pool, epic high dive. So that's the neighborhood. If you move here, be a good tipper, okay?
With 34 neighborhood map overlays, like crime in schools, Trulia helps you discover a place you'll love to live.
Dad, there's something I need to say. Do I know you? I'm your brother. No, you're not.
You don't remember this Andrew being fostered with you guys at all?
I lost track. I think he might be the devil wanting to steal my life.
No offense, Stephen, but he'd want to steal your life.
Back, new episode tonight at 11. Following Hap and Leonard, the Two-Bear Mambo on Sundance.
Brothers and sisters are as close as hands and feet. Vietnamese proverb.
David Morrison was a novelist. Tommy Barnes and Melissa Hawthorne high school students. No apparent connection between the victim, no matching DNA samples.
An entire year between kills.
You know, the underwear ritual may be about symbolic humiliation.
Or shock factor for whoever found the bodies.
Blake, did your dad say anything else about why he thinks these cases are connected? Blake?
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted.
Perfectly understandable. The familiar sounds, visual cues, even olfactory inputs can trigger memories and emotions we thought were long gone. Happens to me every time I go home, too.
When was the last time you were back?
It's been like 422 days.
Let's talk to Blake.
It's been about 5 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah, once I got out of Kansas City, I pretty much wanted to stay out.
Her oldest brother was responding to an armed robbery. Apparently, the bad guys were on PCP. Well, he and his partner got shot, and he got the worst of it.
And how come we don't know any of this?
What's she supposed to say?
I don't know. Something.
Yeah, Blake's a private person. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about her family.
Plus, it was over 25 years ago. A lot of time's passed.
Well, I lost my father the same way. It's not like I can't relate.
Yeah, but you rarely talk about him.
Yeah, everybody grieves in their own way. You can't be mad at her for going internal.
Well, I'm not mad at all. I just thought she might say something.
Nothing for you to do here.
Well, Dad has a hunch. You know how he gets.
Yeah, he called Captain Garrity directly.
So, now what?
Well, Captain wants me to cooperate, that's what. But you're wasting your time.
Dad doesn't seem to think so.
Look, those kids had nothing to do with the Morrison murder, okay? They were killed down on Prospect because they were out trying to cop some weed. Prospect?
Prospect Avenue. It's a high crime area.
It's the hood. Detective Miller, I assure you we're not here to intrude. And I feel certain that in 24 hours we'll be able to discern whether these cases are related.
We're really good at what we do, Scott.
Of course you are.
Alex?
Dad.
Been so long. You look good. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I was down in Garrity's office. You must be hot, sir.
Yes, sir.
Damon Miller.
Very nice to meet you.
Appreciate you coming, and thanks for taking such good care of my girl. So what's the plan of attack?
This place is pretty isolated. It helps to be out in the sticks if you're gonna beat someone to death.
Sound like you speak from experience.
David Morrison was a 50-year-old novelist and apparently an accomplished triathlete.
Good place for an ambush. Why pick the in-shape guy?
Morrison could have been a target.
So maybe he knew his killer.
They may have had some kind of a beef. Beating someone to death is personal. It takes a lot of anger.
Well, the unsub's got to be physically fit himself.
Yeah, it would have to be to maintain that level of violence.
He could also be on drugs.
That's a good bet.
All right, so it looks like it's a blitz attack. How do you think he did it?
Well, the unsub stalks Morrison and figures out that this is where he takes his morning run. And he waits, hides, jumps him.
Or he follows him out here, runs him down even though Morrison's a triathlete.
Well, I just hope this guy doesn't have any more targets. If this is rage and addiction, he's not done.
Just saying, you could have called me, Dad. Going straight to my boss? Oh, and her. I mean, how do you think this makes me look? Because what? Because you have a hunch?
And what would you have said if I'd called? Exactly. And it's not like she would ever reach out and offer. She hasn't been home in 5 years. I had to fly out to Washington just to see her.
All right, I'm right here, you know.
Okay, look. All I'm saying, Dad, is the last thing this department needs is some bad press that comes from an FBI serial killer hunt.
No, the last thing this department needs is a serial killer on the loose.
She's right. And you know it.
You know what, Dad?
What? What? Come on, speak up.
You're retired.
Hey.
He's retired. Okay? And why are you sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Because I am your father, and I will stick my nose wherever I damn well please until the day I die. And given my age, that day ain't too far off.
Dad.
What? I'm old.
Okay.
But I'll make you a deal. You two both start acting like you're related, and I'll butt out. The only way you're gonna catch this guy is if you do it together.
No, just a little caffeine. Other than that, his tox screen was negative.
It's pretty heavy bruising around his neck.
Yeah, cause of death was asphyxiation. And you see this odd little cervical fracture right here? Looks like he got put in some kind of chokehold.
Choking someone out is hard enough, but to break their neck while you do it?
Yeah, well, he was a strong son of a bitch. More ribs were broken, radius in his left arm was shattered, linear fracture in his skull, broken jaw, and a ruptured spleen.
Can you tell if he used a weapon?
I don't think he did. See this bruising right here? Looks like he used his bare hands. Maybe his boots. But he was suffocated fairly quickly. Most of this is post-mortem.
This guy had to be on something.
Why do you say that?
Because he went berserk. This is more than just rage. Is there any evidence of sexual assault?
None.
It wasn't like this for Tommy Barnes and Melissa Hawthorne.
Those 2 high school kids that were killed.
The report says that they didn't have any post-mortem wounds.
Oh my God. Think it's the same guy?
Hurry into the big deal at Mattress Firm. For the first time ever, get a bed starting at just $9 a month across our widest selection of famous brands. Don't wait. The big deal won't last long. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
If your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's symptoms are holding you back, and your current treatment hasn't worked well enough, it may be time for a change. Ask your doctor about Entyvio, the only biologic developed and approved just for UC and Crohn's. Entyvio works at the site of inflammation in the GI tract and is clinically proven to help many patients achieve both symptom relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection caused by a virus, may be possible. This condition has not been reported with Entyvio. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio. If your UC or Crohn's treatment isn't working for you, ask your gastroenterologist about Entyvio. Entyvio, relief and remission within reach.
I'm Chris, and I lost 120 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Listen up, guys. Want to shed a few pounds? Got a beer belly? Can't fit into your pants? Then you need Nutrisystem for Men. New for 2018, our best program ever. Lose up to 18 pounds and 8 inches overall in your first month. Lose weight fast. Money back guarantee.
I'm Essex, and I lost 43 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Real guys, real results.
I'm Michael, and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Put down the pie. Pick up the phone and get with the program today. Get 1 week of new NutriCurve bars free and 1 week of new NutriPro shakes free. Plus 1 week of all new turbo boosters to rev your metabolism free.
The food was delicious. This is perfect for men, especially guys who don't want to cook.
So get off the couch. Call or go online in the next 2 minutes and we'll even throw in FedEx shipping. Free. Lose up to 18 pounds and 8 inches overall in your first month.
It's not that hard. You eat the food, you lose the weight.
Go online or call 888-758-SIZE and get Nutrisystem for Men with bars, NutriPro shakes, and turbo boosters free.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
All right, you ready?
You know who I am? Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid, huh? Billy, we're lucky to be alive.
I want you to assassinate me. You have to test yourself every day, gentlemen. Once you stop testing yourself, they kill you.
You rode a 15-year-old boy straight into his grave, and the rest of us straight to hell.
Next, Young Guns and Young Guns 2. Followed by a new episode of Hap and Leonard, the Two Bear Mambo at 10 on Sundance.
Do we have to go through this again? Isn't it all in your report?
I apologize, Mr. Barnes. I know this is hard. We're just trying to be thorough so we can catch whoever did this to your son.
All my answers are the same they were a year ago.
But since you were the one who actually found Tommy and Melissa, it's especially important that we go through it all again. Okay? You were telling me about that night. It was late and you were getting worried.
Then I remember that Tommy put that Find Your Friends app on my phone. So... And a couple hours later, I found him and Melissa in the alley.
Guys, that was my last round. Hope you enjoyed, and bye, guys.